Hey guys, welcome back to some more Majora's Mask. Thought we were at a beach. We're doing over here in the Milk Road. Well, more side questing. I swear, there is a dungeon. We'll get to it eventually.
Eventually, he says. Just waiting for like 2 more parts or so.
Or, you know, in this case, like 10 parts. Which is how this game goes.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, he's cheating again.
Apparently, yes, because now I'm stuck inside the cart. Alright, this is a new one.
You could ride like that, right?
Look, Cremia, I know you asked for me to ride in the cart, but I didn't think you meet on the undercarriage.
Where else are you supposed to sit? There's no room in the back. It's all filled with milk jugs.
Exactly. All you have to do is just get underneath and grab. I'm not a stowaway.
Also, I've never seen this horse model before, so where did it come from?
Yeah, this one's like a whole new model specifically just for this section. Because you don't really see it outside of this whole escort mission, essentially. Also, good luck reading this text if you're not playing with the N64's lag, because it is timed by the lag in the game itself, which doesn't exist here in this version. She's essentially saying stuff about she knows someone in town that's getting married, and she goes on about, you know, Anju and her situation and talking about the moon, but it's so hard to get all that when she's saying this stuff at triple speed.
Don't you just love it when they... Don't you love the N64 hardware?
Dude, even modern games still do this by some extent, too, and I don't know why. It's like when you have subtitles on something, but then something else triggers dialogue that replaces the current one. But the problem is there's no voice line to back it up, so good luck trying to read what they're saying before it goes away in 1 second. Game dialogue is weird.
Excuse me, I have a name.
I have a name, Cremia.
Not boy.
It's Fairy Boy, get it right.
Who do you think you are, Kratos?
That's another topic for another day.
Oh, I do like this line. It's just ugly country. It's like, man, someone really doesn't like the Gorman brothers.
Yeah. I was gonna say, they really paid money to have 3 of the same billboards be the same, didn't they?
Right next to each other.
The worst part is, yeah, they're advertising their own business in their own business area. It's like, wait a minute. Why? There's no other advertisements throughout Termina. It's just all here. Come to Gorman Track today, says Gorman Track.
Look at all this propaganda.
Speaking of the Gorman brothers, are these the Gorman brothers? It's so hard to tell because they just put on a mask and that's it for their disguise. Man, they have to be different people.
Wah!
Good thing you have infinite arrows here, by the way.
Yeah, you could just shoot these guys until you just feel tired, because there is no limit here. You can go crazy. So essentially here, these Gorman brothers are in competition with Romani and Cremia, so they want to destroy the milk container, so you can't make this delivery. If they destroy all 3, then you fail the quest, and you have to start the whole cycle over, do the whole alien thing again, and come back here. It's a long and tedious thing. But once you get to this part specifically, you don't have a single jar broken, you're home free. You can just stop. I don't want to, though, because these guys are looking at me funny.
They deserve it.
Yeah, look at all these billboards. What the heck?
It's all the same. Like, why? Come to Gorman Track. Come to Gorman Track. Come to Gorman Track. Do you realize we're in the Gorman Track?
Oh my gosh. Look at all this propaganda.
And you can still shoot them in the cutscene, too, so they get everything that they get.
Yeah, you're still cut.
Still shooting him at the
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny, too, because it's like, oh, cutscene, and you just hear there's wow in the background.
So we did it. We helped deliver the milk, so we do get a reward for doing this, and it's the Romani's mask. Now we can get into this exclusive milk bar here in Clocktown. We weren't able to get in before because we needed proof of membership, which is the mask. So now we can get in. But there is a fun fact about this quest, though. If you do this quest again after you get the mask, Cremia can give you a different reward, and it's a 50-50 what she gives you. She can either give you 200 rupees for helping, or a hug. One's more wholesome and one pays the bills.
I don't know.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know. We talked about Simps last episode.
Yeah, and you're a kid. When she hugs you, she brings you close on the chest. Imagine where Link's head is. So, yeah, Link be simping for Cremia at that point.
I'm leaving this video now.
But Lester, don't you want that hug? It always feels nice to get a hug.
Yeah, you feel warm inside, according to the game's dialogue.
Also, do you want to keep your YouTube channel at that point?
I already took pictures of Lulu's private site. I think I'm in the clear if the channel didn't get nuked after that.
Lester, you're a coward. You didn't go for the hug percent.
Excuse me, sir. Can we please? All right, I kind of want to talk, but I also.
What? Excuse me?
Sir, can you please help me up? I've fallen and I can't get up.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What is this angle?
Captain, sir, I can see the little captain, sir. I didn't realize you weren't wearing pants under that, sir.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Also, if we're channel still around after that, I think we're also in the clear.
Lester, what is with this episode?
Link's like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore.
Yeah, so I meant to put on the mask a little earlier to talk to them. Kinda didn't, and then I got that result because of me rolling while talking at the same time. Oops.
And then you started flashing the Skull Kid. Or not the Skull Kid, the Stalfos.
You always get that wrong, don't you?
I always get those wrong, sorry.
Oh look, mini dungeon.
Yeah, so this is the other side of that drop-off we had. So in day 1, we dropped into one grave here in the graveyard. Took us to the other side of this cavern. Day 2 is over on this side, which is a little bit of a puzzle situation, but there's a different reward for going through it. This one's optional, though. Only day 1 you have to actually go through, because it is required for story progression. Day 2 and 3's graves, this is just for 100%.
By the way, I did not just see that first attempt. I guess you don't want me seeing that.
What attempt? You just got in here.
Exactly, we're fine tech too, right?
Why are you the way that you are?
Stop that. Just walk. Just walk.
Why are you the way that you are?
He'd be over here trying to be fancy and roll across with a Goron, because it is just barely possible. Don't know how to roll around as a Goron, apparently.
Lester, why? Okay, let's...
It only took 3 attempts. There you go. Time save, baby. We saved negative 30 seconds. We did it.
Well, don't try to speedrun this game because GDQ be like,
We're one step closer to the moon killing us. Alright, time save, baby, for the next round.
I'm too short.
Yeah, you really don't stand a chance. Yeah, actually, you're right. Young Link is actually too short for the Iron Knuckle to swing his axe correctly to. You could do the same thing in Ocarina of Times. Rub against his body, crouch stab him, he can never hit you. Although crouch stabbing in this game takes longer because the damage output actually has damage now. They actually remember the program right for the sequel, so it takes a little longer.
Oh, so that's why they took out crouch stabbing after Majora's Mask in Wind Waker onwards.
Because they knew it was a little too much.
Oh, he's cheating again.
Hey, I need to make it around 10. I think that's 10. So we're out of here.
okay, legit question because I can't remember. I've only played Wind Waker once. Was there any Iron Knuckles in Wind Waker?
Dark Nuts are the closest thing that you get for for Iron Knuckles.
Iron Knuckles were really just a thing for these 2 games on the N64, Ocarina and Majora, because, yeah, Dark Nuts were what reprised their role in the 3D game starting with Wind Waker. Because they were more of a thing in the 2D games, and then they just disappeared with Ocarina, and then came back with Wind Waker onwards.
There was Dark Nuts in Wind Waker, and there's Dark Nuts in Twilight Princess.
Okay.
Don't think they were in Skyward Sword. I'm pretty sure they weren't.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And then, I mean, same for Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild had a whole different set of enemies too. So for them, it was different.
Hey, we find Mario.
Oh, hey, Mario. Let me get you a milk.
So me, bartender, please tip me.
No, I just remember like back in the day where it was like, why does this guy look like Mario? And that's Luigi over there, right? Banging his head into the counter.
The very drunk Luigi. Hey yo, milk. It's milk. Can you get tipsy from something like milk? Apparently, because you're drunk beyond belief. One of my favorite lines in the game. Can you get drunk off milk? Proceeds to talk drunk.
I'm just like, I think your milk was spiked, buddy.
Yeah. Maybe that isn't the milk he was thinking of.
Yeah. Man, that bartender gave you the hard milk.
I don't think that was the milk he was thinking of.
Dude, I found out the other day that they make alcohol version of Mountain Dew. Someone's gonna be making alcohol milk, I can tell.
Yep.
Everything has alcohol. Hang on, I need to take this cough medicine, but it doesn't have alcohol in it. I'm not drinking this.
So, you remember how we wanted to play in a band? How about a one-person band? Quite literally.
Except we're 4 people, essentially, because of our 4 different forms. I don't know how this works, but with each form, we can go ahead and do a different performance, and we can do the whole set as our 4 different forms at the same time. Sure. Cloning, maybe. I don't know how we're cloning ourselves, but we're finding a way.
Well, with a thing later in the game, you could do it. It's called Elegy of Emptiness.
Yeah, but we don't have elegy, so far, this is the bootleg elegy.
I love this. You would think like the Goron would get the biggest spotlight, but no, it's the Deku.
Yeah, I think the spotlights are weird. It makes sense on their ordering, though, for the instruments, because normally drums are in the back. But the spotlight is like, yeah, why is this so tiny? The shortest character gets this biggest spotlight.
Maybe this guy has technology where he does how music videos are done nowadays, where they just record each instrument separately.
Oh, he's splicing it together, yeah. We're all holograms.
They're all Mikus. Do-do-do-do.
That song's coming together nicely so far. Maybe you can recognize the theme. I mean, I kind of can't yet, but one more set, and then we have the full song.
Drunk Luigi, shut up!
Oh, this is some wrenchless, senseless racket. So stop it. Trying to get drunk over here with the not drunk milk.
Can you help with the performance?
That's right, Link Center.
And that's right, he gets the easiest set. 4 notes. Oh, I remember what the song is called now. This is the most recognizable song. It's Battle of the Windfish. Not from Link's Awakening, no, because this is not Battle of the Windfish. I don't understand this. They call this song a name of a song that they already gave a different game. The exact same thing. Battle of the Windfish sounds nothing like this from Link's Awakening. It shares the name, but not the whole instrumentation or the tempo or nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not the Battle of the Windfish.
Oh, they just remixed it. It's fine.
I wouldn't even call it a remix. It's more like an alternate form at that point. It's just by name only as a song. I'm sorry I booed you. Here, have my face. We can use this for all the side quests, including... That's great. Also, a little bit of a bug for whatever reason. After you finish the concert, you just have this weird animation speed up. So put on Bunny Hood, and it definitely looks like that milk was spiked.
I mean, I still believe it was. We got drunk Luigi in there, so...
Yeah. I need to explain that milk we bought for 200 is the best thing in the game, because that technically is a full magic refill, but notice how the magic meter now is blue and glowing. that means you have infinite magic for the rest of the 3-day cycle. So we never have to worry about magic ever again. When you go back in time, it reverts, but now we can just go and buy milk anytime just to fix this issue, which is great.
So,
You're starting this at night?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, what else do you do at this time of the evening? Sleep? Sleep is for the weak.
that mask was useless?
Yeah, so here's the thing. That mask, I think at one point in development might have been something you got a little bit earlier because it has only one use in this game. And that's during the quest to get the Romani's mask. The Gorman brothers will chase you down, but if you wear the circus leader's mask, they won't attack you. Reason being is because that is their brother. So when they see that mask, they think their brother, they don't want to attack. That's the only use it has. And to know that, you can get the flavor text from talking to the Gorman brothers with it on. They start crying. But that's it. In 3DS, they had to add a whole new side quest to the game to actually give the mask purpose, which gave you a bottle. So in this version, yeah, you're literally just doing it for flavor text, and that's about it. Because the mask itself, you're just getting the fill slot. It has no real use.
Hey, Turtle!
Also, he's awake now. So that's the whole reason why we had to learn that song. It pretty much snapped Lulu out of her weird trance state that she was put in when the eggs were stolen, and helped wake up this big old turtle. Which he's our way to get into the dungeon. So yeah, this turtle knows a lot more than he's letting on. Like, to a point where he even knows that we're not Azora, technically. If you transform into a human, he recognizes it.
So he knows that you're an imposter.
He's played Among Us.
He's that guy who sleeps with one eye open.
What happened to me? I don't want to tell you, Lulu. I had to do some bad things.
We don't talk about the pictures, okay? The what? Okay, bye. They'll never find out about the pictures I sold.
We ride in style on a turtle over to the next dungeon.
Yep. There's no way to actually get to this dungeon since it is pretty much off the map. But even if there was a way to get over here, story-wise, it's blocked with this big old cyclone. So you can't even get in. Pirates try, they fail horribly. But the turtle can get in. He's reinforced.
I was gonna say, unfortunately for these guys, they're too stupid to know that.
Yep, they're just charging head first. You can technically get to this dungeon without the turtle, but shocking, if you get over to where this is located, it's just a flat sprite. So, no, turtle only way in.